Hello, I'm Professor Sarah Miro, and this spring I'll be teaching Sustainable Cities, that's SOS 111, PUP 190, and I think this course provides a great foundation for students in sustainability science, urban planning, and design, and ultimately equips them with the knowledge and skills to work towards building more environmentally friendly, economically thriving, and socially equitable communities. So is this the right class for you? Well, have you ever wondered why there's a city of over 4 million people in the desert, and how we might make sure that the greater Phoenix metro region is resilient enough that it survives into the future? For example, that it's cool enough, that it has enough water. Perhaps you've considered the impacts of climate change as one important consideration for that future. You may have wondered, how fast is our climate really changing? How can scientists be so confident that it is actually changing, or understand why it's actually happening? And how will these changes ultimately impact different cities around the world? And what might be the most effective strategies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and ultimately both mitigate and adapt to the eventual impacts of climate change? Or maybe you've noticed that you feel happier or even more relaxed when you're surrounded by vegetation. If so, you're not alone. Science actually supports this, and some cities are specifically designing buildings and neighborhoods around this idea of biophilia. You may have also noticed that it often feels hotter when you're more in the downtown or denser areas of city, as opposed to when you would drive out of the city into the surrounding areas. There are actually also urban design strategies that can help to address this phenomenon, which is known as the urban heat island. And perhaps you've heard about something called the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Do you know what these goals are, or whether we're on track to achieve them, or why not? Well, in this course, we will discuss all of these questions and more. You'll learn about the environmental and social consequences of the way that we've historically designed our cities, buildings, infrastructure, food, energy, and water systems, and ultimately how we can improve them. You'll also learn about some of the most pressing sustainability issues that all cities are facing, including climate change, disaster resilience, environmental justice, and the particular challenges facing rapidly growing megacities in the global south. One of the goals of this course is actually to introduce you to some of the world's leading experts on urban sustainability issues who happen to be right here at ASU. You can learn about the work that they're doing, the important innovations and research directly from them in a number of guest lectures that are part of this course. And if it turns out that you're interested in learning more, you can take classes with them later on, or you could even try to work with them on getting involved in their research. So this is another opportunity with this course, is to really understand, sort of get a better lay of the land, so to speak, on urban sustainability here at ASU. And throughout this course, we're really going to draw on a lot of real-world examples from innovative cities around the world. You'll also get a chance to discuss and apply what you're learning from the lectures and textbook during activities in the smaller recitation sections, which I think is a really nice add-on to this course. Ultimately, I hope you'll join me this spring as we explore a more sustainable urban future. Thanks.